In 2023, Missy Elliott was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It was an historic moment as she became the first female rapper to receive the honor, but it had me wondering, and it's nothing against Missy, why wasn't Salt-N-Pepa the first? They were the first female group to achieve mainstream success and definitely were a pioneering figure in rap, not just female rap. Today, let's go through their journey with three of the most influential figures in female rap. So without further ado, this is what happened to Salt-N-Pepa, the first ladies of rap. Before we begin, if you want to see music bios or more good videos like this, hit the subscribe button. Also, I've started a Patreon account. On here you get more copyrighted material and they'll be uploaded 48 hours prior to YouTube. If you want to support or visit, link is in the description. And without further ado, on to our feature presentation. Our story begins in Queensboro Community College. That's where two nursing students named Cheryl James and Sandra Denton would meet. They were also part-time telephone operators for Sears and had some future famous co-workers with Martin Lawrence and Kid and Play. Cheryl's boyfriend at the time, DJ Herbie Lovebug Azor, also worked for Sears but was taking music classes and wanted to work on a rap song. He recruited his girlfriend and Sandra to record the song. They went to Lovebug's attic to record the song, and that song will be called Showstopper.
What's this, Sandy? Yeah, what's up? Have you ever been to jams where people just stand, they pay to...
Remember, rap in the 80s were battle influenced, and Showstopper was used as a response track to the show by Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh. It turns out Lovebug had connections with DJ Marley Marl, and he had it played on his radio station. The song became a heavy request locally despite not having any physical copies since the song was only meant to be a school project, and the duo would call themselves Supernature. Lovebug would become the duo's manager. He wanted the group to become the female Run DMC, so they needed a DJ. They hired Latoya Hanson for the role of the DJ. But the name Supernature didn't last long, as people keep referring to him as Salt-N-Pepa, because in the song they had a line saying, "We go together like salt and pepper," and that's how they got the name, with Cheryl going by Salt and Sandra going by Peppa. Next was for them to shop for a record label, but most record companies turned them down as rap was a man's art. But an indie rap label named Next Plateau took a chance and signed them to their roster, and by this point, the girls quit Sears and college to focus on rap full time. They recorded a song called Tramp, but the song needed a B-side, and Lovebug came up with the song Push It. And fun fact, this song was recorded in a bathroom. Tramp wasn't going anywhere. That was until a DJ in San Francisco decided to play the B-side, and Push It took off. Push It would become the girls' first Hot 100 entry, peaking at number 19 while going top 10 in various countries.
Push it. Push it good. Push it.
Push It was nominated for a new category called Best Rap Performance. However, they boycotted the ceremonies after it was announced that the category wasn't going to be televised. Push It would later be placed on the Rolling Stones Top 500 Songs of All Time. In December 1986, Salt-N-Pepa released their debut album, Hot, Cool, and Vicious, and that song would go platinum, and with this, they became the first female hip-hop act to receive a certification. But Latoya Hanson wouldn't last long as DJ. She would miss shows, rehearsals, and did not get along with Salt, so she left. Hanson would be replaced by a teenage DJ named Deidre Roper, later known as Spinderella. And fun fact, before they reached out to Spinderella, Wendy Williams auditioned as a potential replacement for Hanson. In 1988, Salt-N-Pepa released their second album, Assault with a Deadly Pepper, Going Gold. The album only had two singles, Get Up Everybody and Twist and Shout, but it only saw success in the UK while not charting in the US. So they went back to the lab to record their third album. This time, Lovebug wasn't able to assist them on every song as he had his hands tied with other acts. So the girls decided to take control and write their own lyrics and produce some of the songs on that album. And during this time, Peppa became a mother as she gave birth to a son in 1990. Salt too became a mother as she gave birth to a daughter the next year. That same year, Salt-N-Pepa released their third album, Black's Magic. The lead-off single was Expressions, and that song hit number 1 on the rap charts.
Express yourself. I'll be you and only you, babe.
The next song was Do You Want Me, and that song reached number 7 on the rap charts.
Do you really want me, baby? Let me know.
but the album will be known for the song Let's Talk About Sex. The song was used to educate people about sex and STDs and how the mainstream media tried to censor the topic since no one really wanted to talk about it. And they were almost arrested one time if they performed the song. The song reached number 13 on the Hot 100. It was nominated for Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group at the 1992 Grammys.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Sing it. Let's talk about you and sing it. Let's talk about...
Black Magic went platinum. Moving along in 1993, they released their fourth album, Very Necessary. The lead-off single for that album was Shoop, and that song reached number 1 on the rap charts and number 4 on the Hot 100. The next single was What a Man with In Vogue, and that song reached number 1 on the rap charts and number 3 on the Hot 100. And this song was also nominated for Best R&B Performance by a Duo or Group. None of Your Business was next, and that song wasn't as successful on the charts, only going number 10 and number 32 on the Rap and Hot 100 respectively, but the song gave them their first Grammy win for Best Rap Performance by a Duo or Group, and they became the first female rappers to win at the Grammys alongside Queen Latifah, who won a category that same night.
Wanna take a guy home with me tonight? It's none of your business. And if she...
And Very Necessary went 5 times platinum, becoming the first female rappers to have an album go multi-platinum. And this will be the time Pepa started to date rapper Treach from Naughty by Nature. Before they worked on their 5th album, the girls wanted to break from Love Bug's management. They accused him of unfair royalty payments, not to mention Salt was no longer romantically involved with him. So they signed a new contract with Red Ant Records for that next album, and that album will be called Brand New, released in 1997. The album had 2 minor hits, Are You Ready and Giddy Up, with the latter only reaching number 50 on the Hot 100. Some of the reasons why the songs failed to reach the same success of the latter album was that their new label Red Ant went bankrupt after the album hit the shelves, halting promo. Despite all of this, the album still went gold. Pepa will marry Treach and they will have a daughter. However, their relationship was tumultuous as Treach was allegedly abusive towards Pepa. They were divorced in 2001. After Brand New, cracks in Salt-N-Pepa's friendship was starting to show. Even during the recording of that album, Salt-N-Pepa started to see creative differences as Pepa still wanted to do bold, sexually charged lyrics that the group was known for. But Salt disagreed and will often show up to recording sessions late, if not at all. Pepa was also still a party girl while Salt had calmed her partying ways. Salt also was diagnosed with bulimia and was battling depression. So in 2002, she had all she could take from the band and decided to leave the group and would later find God and devote her time in her Christian faith. In 2005, VH1 was holding their 2nd ever hip hop honors and wanted Salt-N-Pepa to perform as they were being honored that night. They agreed and Salt-N-Pepa reunited. In 2007, Salt-N-Pepa had their own reality show simply called The Salt-N-Pepa Show, and it ran for 2 seasons. After this, the group would become a touring act. Then in 2019, Spinderella announced that she was terminated from Salt-N-Pepa. She would later sue the group for unpaid royalties and other failed compensations, trademark infringement, fraud, and breach of contract. But the case was settled out of court. Then in 2021, Lifetime produced the Salt-N-Pepa biopic movie. The movie was met with mixed reviews, and most of the negative reviews stated that the movie mostly excluded Spinderella, who had major contributions to the group. But anyway, in 2022, Salt-N-Pepa got their start in the Hollywood Walk of Fame. The next year, Spin will reunite with Salt-N-Pepa at the Essence Festival. Today, Spinderella works as a touring DJ. As for Salt-N-Pepa, they were the leading ladies of rap, paving the way for various women in hip-hop. And that concludes what happened to Salt-N-Pepa. Tell me what y'all think in the comments below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.